Okay, so Jay,
Yeah,
you have seen Skeleton Crew.
I have.
You have a review on your channel.
Yeah, yeah.
I have not watched it, and I really was not interested in watching it. But I have seen that, generally speaking, it seems like people are enjoying Skeleton Crew.
Hold on. Before you continue, let me be perfectly clear. Because all the Acolyte fans are now tweeting stuff like this. It's all over the internet. So Jeremy, if he sees you bullying some of these kids from the Skeleton Crew, he's about to throw hands.
I am very scared.
There's other people too, that like they've been saying, like, I hope someone criticizes the show. Look at Project Aggro. Criticism isn't bullying. If you say something bad about the show, they're coming after you, man. Like, they're not playing games this time around. We got tough guys here.
Man, let me
look at Alex. Like,
let me rethink what I was going to say, because I was actually going to say some mean things, but now after this tweet, I've got to rethink that one. Man, damn, I am super scared. Man, anybody who's willing to go on Twitter and type that aggressively, I should be very scared of them. It should be very, very scary. But I'm glad to know that
people are wild, man.
It's crazy,
dude. The same people that were like, if they don't give us an Acolyte 2, we're never watching another Star Wars project again. Well, you know what Star Wars did? They decided that they were going to mail out a bunch of goodies to these people to kind of ease the tension, like let's just ease the tension. But so they got their little gift boxes, but now that they got their free gifts from Star Wars, they're all like, I'm ready for the haters. Don't you dare mess with these children. Oh, they got the Mando. It's on site.
The guy who goes to protected mode when mean words are said. Kyle Katarn. Mean words, I gotta go protected mode. But now it's like, I'm on site fighting the haters, but I can't take mean words. God damn. Good Lord, man.
Also, they're happy too, because these wonderful fans that Star Wars has collected, they're pushing this already on children. Fern is one of the stars. She's the boss girl in the show. And they're already like, Fern has a lesbian flag in her name. Yay, Star Wars. They've done it. Very odd fan base that they have there, that they love pushing this kind of stuff.
What the hell is wrong with these people, man? Seriously.
It's quite the group they've collected. And you want to know what's crazy? That whole, like, they tweet something like that out, they get like millions of views. Like, I don't understand. But Jeremy, if you were a little more positive with Star Wars, you would have gotten beautiful things like this. Let me show you what they gave out to the fans. We got chocolate. We got a do-rag.
That looks nice.
Got a pirate flag. They're holding up the pirate flag. This character dies in the second episode. Spoilers. And then they get a message in a bottle, which basically says, join the crew of the Skeleton Crew, premiering on Disney. That's an awesome message in a bottle you send out to your fans. So, so with all that said, we had the first two episodes that were dropped. And what can I say? It's a show made for kids. It's hard to call it a Star Wars show. I don't like the comparison to Goonies. That's such a high bar. Basically, it has more story development than the Acolyte. And it's
which is a low bar.
Yeah. So that's basically all we see in these first two episodes. They just talk about like the kids, and how one kid has this book where he likes the Jedis, and he's late for it. And sure, I'm gonna spoil it, whatever. In short, he's running late. He's on his bicycle, his hover bike, and he falls, and he finds this symbol on the ground that looks like a Jedi temple. He thinks he found the Jedi temple. His mom's nowhere to be found, and his dad has one line. It's kind of crazy. His dad's like, I got to get to work. hey, go to school. I got to get to work. I got to go to work. I got to go to work. So he finds a symbol that looks like the Jedi Temple, and he tells his elephant-looking friend, I don't know, and they're like, hey, we got to come back here, and like, I found a Jedi Temple. It's going to be awesome. So these two girls, the boss girls, they're like, hey, like, he's found something. Maybe we can find parts for our motorcycle, whatever. And they dig this up, and they go inside, and it's actually a spaceship. And as kids being kids, they stumble around and they push some buttons, and the spaceship takes off, and they go into outer space, and they don't know what to do. And the robot, which is a knockoff of One-Eyed Willie from Goonies. Everything is about pirates, like it's pirate themed. They show a pirate attack, which made it look like, you know, like two ships of old. They come across and they shoot each other with cannons, like very, very piratey. They're like, hey, we got to get back to our home. And they're like, we don't know where your home is. So the mystery is that these kids live on a planet that's been that has disappeared from the data banks, and nobody knows where to find it. So they got to get home. So they're off on their adventure. So there it is.
And so
as far as the first two episodes, was it woke or anything? I don't think so. Everybody's enjoying it. A lot of people are saying it's the best Disney Plus Star Wars show since Mandalorian season 1. So,
okay,
you know, that's it. It's definitely geared for a younger audience. Like that's how it is. Like you look at like shows like the Ewok Adventure of old, you know, and that's what I thought the Disney Plus Star Wars was going to be, like shows like that, like Lego Star Wars, the holiday special. A show like this. So that's what I figured was going to be on, not their main programming.
Right.
But
do you recommend it for anybody that's on the fence?
Not yet.
Okay. So 2 episodes. How many total episodes are there? Do we know?
I think there's 8, because apparently our man Frank Gore spoiled it. So this is where Disney, I guess, until we see it, I guess Disney can't help themselves. Chris Gore says, I agree. The Skeleton Crew is a fun and solid Star Wars show for kids. But in episode 3, you meet the parents and learn one character has 2 moms. They just can't help themselves. Modern messaging must be inserted no matter what. I'd have preferred if they had kept the parents out altogether.
Of course. Of course. They just have to add some bullshit to it. Even when people are enjoying it, that's what I'm saying.
It's like, it's like there's really no hate for the first 2 episodes. It's just kind of like, yeah, it's a regular show. And then it's like they just can't help themselves. So they got to put it in the next episode. So there you go.
This is Disney Star Wars right here. It's always going to be just like this. They're never going to get away from this bullshit. Good Lord, man.
Why is it always episode 3 too? It's like they released the first 2. They did that with the Acolyte. Then episode 3 was the witches dancing and all that weird. That's when all the weirdness started. For the Acolyte.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch it at this point in time. I'm not interested. To be fair, because there's people out there that will accuse me of saying like, well, Jeremy only watches the Star Wars that he doesn't like so he can grift off of it. I just want to be clear that is 100% true. And if I can't find a reason to grift off of Disney Star Wars, then I just won't watch it at all, because fuck Disney Star Wars. So yes, that is a clarification right there. All right, so Skeleton Crew, if you're interested, go for it. Sounds like a lot of people are enjoying it. Sounds like it's not for a lot of people, and it's, you know, we'll see. But if you want your hard hitting reviews, subscribe to the Drunk 3PO show.
Yeah, there you go. It's just like the 2 moms thing. It's like, this is a kid's show, man. Like, come on, you know. Like you geared this to like 5th graders, 4th and 5th grade. Like, come on.
Yep.
Can you just like not do it one time? Like one time?
Apparently not. Apparently not.